Welcome back to AI Verdict, where we analyze the hype so you get the truth. Today, we're asking a huge question. Is this the end of expensive AI? We're diving deep into DeepSeek Model 1, a new challenger that could completely shatter the way the entire industry works. So stop me if this sounds familiar. You're shelling out $20 a month for ChatGPT Plus, or maybe you subscribe to Gemini Advanced, because, well, that's just the price of admission for top-tier AI, right? It's just what it costs.
But what if I told you that a startup from China has built a comparable model for a tiny fraction of the cost and is giving it away for free? I've been digging into this, and what I've found might completely change how you view AI. We're going to trace exactly what DeepSeek Model 1 is, who built it, and whether it can really go toe-to-toe with the giant.
Okay, first things first. We've got to talk about the company, because DeepSeek is absolutely not following the Silicon Valley playbook.
This quote from the founder, Liang Wenfung, who's a hedge fund veteran, really gets to the heart of it. They claim their goal isn't massive profits. Now, in today's tech world, that sounds, well, kind of naive, right? But their actions seem to be backing it up.
And this is where it gets really crazy. DeepSeek claims they trained their GPT-4 level models for under $6 million. To put that into perspective, that is orders of magnitude less than what companies like OpenAI or Google are spending. It's not even in the same league. And instead of locking their tech down inside a walled garden, they're releasing their work under MIT licenses. That means it's fully open source for anyone to download, use, and modify. Their argument is that this openness actually attracts better talent and community ideas, a complete 180 from the closed systems of big tech.
All right, so we've talked about the company, but what about the model itself? What exactly is this thing they've built?
So, fun fact, Model 1 isn't even an official name. It's actually a code name that developers discovered inside DeepSeek's code on GitHub back in January 2026. There's no official paper out yet, so everything we know has been pieced together from these digital breadcrumbs.
Now, their secret sauce isn't just about building a bigger AI. It's about building a smarter, more efficient one. They've made massive infrastructure improvements, revamping memory layouts, using more efficient data types, and building custom libraries. Think of it like tuning a race car engine to get way more performance while using less fuel. It's about engineering, not just brute force. And here's the kicker. It's not just about text. Model 1 is multimodal. It can understand and process images, audio, and video. This is a huge deal because it puts it squarely in the same league as the most advanced, top-of-the-line models from Google and OpenAI.
All right, time for the main event. How does this newcomer actually stack up when you put it in the ring with the heavyweights? Let's get to the showdown.
When you look at a feature-by-feature comparison, they're all pretty powerful, right? But the real story, the absolute game changer, is that licensing column. While GPT-4 and Grok are locked behind subscriptions, DeepSeek is offering a fully open alternative that developers can just take and build on, with no platform lock-in.
But if you thought that was a big deal, let's talk about cost, because this is the real disruption. Look at this chart. DeepSeek's model costs about 14 cents per million input tokens. GPT-4 is around $5. Grok 4.1 is $20. It's not just cheaper, it's so much cheaper it's in a completely different category. This is the move that's shaking up the market.
Okay, so all this tech talk is fascinating, but what does it actually mean for you, for the everyday person who just wants to use this stuff?
Well, it really boils down to 4 huge benefits. First, accessibility. Schools and nonprofits can finally run top-tier AI without breaking the bank. Second, innovation. The open-source community can create smaller, specialized models that run on your home computer. Third, and this is a big one, privacy. Businesses can run this stuff completely offline. And fourth, the one we'll all feel, a huge wave of cheaper and maybe even free AI apps.
Now, of course, with any big leap forward like this, people start whispering those 3 little letters, AGI. Is this the moment we get artificial general intelligence?
Well, the short answer from pretty much all the experts is a firm no. Not yet. As you can see here, while progress is happening incredibly fast, most researchers still place true human-level AGI decades into the future, probably somewhere between 2040 and 2050.
So the big takeaway here isn't that superintelligence is right around the corner. It's that we're seeing a massive leap forward in efficiency and open science for the powerful but still narrow AI we have today. This is about making incredible tools accessible to everyone.
And that leaves us with one final, fascinating question.
DeepSeek has basically thrown down the gauntlet. So will this new wave of powerful, low-cost, open-source AI finally force the giants, the big tech companies, to drop their prices and open up their own systems? That's the billion-dollar question.